know, don't forget, of course, that we had IRA, Irish nationalist terrorism, for 30 years. So London is rather more used to terrorist attacks, perhaps, than other places in the West. Yes, as you say, this has a very familiar pattern, but with one big difference. The previous people that have done this have all been shot dead by the police. This individual, if it is an ISIS-motivated attack, this individual has been captured. In fact, it was the public that first pinned him down, but this individual now is in the hands of the police. So in terms of intelligence, that could be very useful. And the feedback I'm getting, Neil, is that underground stations are now being closed in central London. There's a very much increase. I'm just driving into the centre at the moment. There's a very much increased police presence. And certainly, whilst we've heard nothing official, the Metropolitan Police are clearly not only treating this as a terrorist incident, but it looks to me like they expect there could be more.
Now, in prior incidents we've seen, I don't know how they distinguish between the acts of a lone terrorist or gunman or someone who wants to instigate something, because there have been a number of weird incidents. You know, the teenager with chemicals. There have been others with knives, not as big as those involving several individuals along the London Bridge back early in the summer. But it's something, bottom line, to your point, that Londoners of late have gotten used to say nothing of the decades of experience dealing with the IRA. But this seems to have picked up a pace of late. Am I right, or what?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of that there's no doubt. And, of course, don't forget, it's not just in London. I mean, the situation in France has been very much worse over the last couple of years.
Right.
But just one point, Neil, let me make this point. None of these individuals are lone wolves. We call them lone wolves, but in every single case, there is a network behind them. In every single case, through the internet, they're connected to bad people. And in 90% of cases, those that commit these acts are already on lists that are held by the security services in this country. And our situation today is this. We have 3,000 suspected terrorists living in the UK, and we have a further 20,000 who are linked in some way to terrorism, ISIS, etc. So that's the scale of the problem that we face. 23,000 people known to us who could do us harm.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.